The iPhone 12 range was heralded as the start of a new era for Apple's famed smartphone family. But is it really such a leap forward? 5G is a big addition, but it won't matter to everyone. While the power upgrades from its predecessor, the iPhone 11, are both expected and likely to go unnoticed in general use. But its OLED screen is a major upgrade, and there are other improvements too, such as MagSafe, so there's a lot to consider. Comparing the iPhone 12 to the iPhone 11 in a straight face-off is perhaps the best way to assess just how much of a leap forward the newer phone really is. I wasn't hugely enamored with the iPhone 11 design when it arrived on the scene. There was a sense that we'd all seen it before, which we had, or most of it at any rate, with the previous year's iPhone XR. The iPhone 11 essentially followed the same blueprint, albeit with a few differences. It's available in fetching new colors of mint green, lilac, and lighter yellow shades, which join the product red, black, and white variants. The back of the phone is slightly cleaner than before, but with a rather obtrusive new camera array that also appears on the iPhone 12. However, the iPhone 11 is a premium-feeling phone, featuring the same balance of glass surfaces and aluminum body as its newer sibling. As far as the display goes, both measure at 6.1 inches and get around 600 nits of brightness in typical conditions. That's where the similarities end. There's a significant difference in screen technology. While the iPhone 11 employs an IPS LCD technology, the iPhone 12 makes the leap to OLED. This results in more vibrant colors, deeper blacks, and far more contrast for the newer phone. There's really no comparison. The iPhone 12 presses home its display advantage with a much sharper resolution. In terms of hardware, the camera offering in both devices is similar, and not just from a visual standpoint. Both the iPhone 12 and the iPhone 11 pack a pair of 12-megapixel cameras, one wide and one ultra-wide, with the same sized image sensors. The only major difference here, in fact, is the iPhone 12's wide sensor has a faster f-stop and a 1.6 aperture, which naturally helps with low-light photography. That's not to say the iPhone 12 camera doesn't achieve superior results. It does. But the difference isn't seismic, and those improvements are largely a result of Apple's improved image processing and the more capable A14 Bionic chip. This brings about new features such as Smart HDR3, which handles dynamic range better than before. Scenes with bright skies will look better balanced with the iPhone 12. In other daytime shots, you'll struggle to see much of a difference. But like we already said, the key improvements can be seen with low light and nighttime shooting. We've noticed that the iPhone 12 captures brighter shots with more detail in more challenging conditions. Video has also been improved on the iPhone 12 with Dolby Vision, now rendering scenes with much better balance and dynamic range. Although on the iPhone 12, it's limited to 4K 30 frames per second. Okay, bottom line, the 12 is probably worth a little bit of extra money, but that's for you to decide. Next, we'd like to run some video and gaming to show these phones in action. You can also get on our iOS newsletter, where we send out one email a week below in the description. For now, let's run it.